My name is Princess Mampani. I'm doing my third year in digital arts at Wits University, majoring in game design and animation.
My name's Ray Witcher and I'm a lecturer in the Wits Digital Arts Department.
I'm Romy Mulawana, an alumni from Wits University. I'm also an associate lecturer over at the Wits Digital Arts. Now, the field of game design is sort of self-explanatory in the title, we design games. But we go a little bit beyond that. We create, develop, as well as design games.
So board games, PC games and mobile games are what I do mainly, but the field stretches to things like PlayStation and virtual reality as well.
We work with the weaving of stories and the creation of different animations, as well as the implementation of various systems and software in order to create an entire game.
If you can think of a game, we'll teach you how to make it. I was a huge fan of Batman. So to the point where I actually have many figurines. As I progressed and moved through my school career and everything, I never stopped loving drawing. I never stopped loving comics. And eventually I started actually figuring out, hey, this love of comics and animation could potentially actually be a career.
I'd often find comfort in Western cartoons, anime and video games. In the modern world, you can take any hobby and interest and turn it into a fully fledged career as long as you put your heart into it. So I decided to take my happy place and turn it into my career, and the rest is history.
The first game I ever played was Contra, followed by Super Mario Brothers. After that, I was hooked, and I realized that that's something I really like. At the time we didn't entirely understand where that would take us, but we knew that we had a passion and a love and a creativity and imagination to envision entirely new worlds.
If you're a little like me and you want characters that look a little more like you or stories that sound a little more like yours, then guess what? Digital arts is 100% tailored for you.
We actually have two different degrees. So we have a BA that focuses more on the creative aspects of all the different programs. So it's going to be things like character design, character modeling, character animation, and game design. But we also have a Bachelor of Engineering Sciences in Electrical and Information Engineering.
The Bachelor of Engineering Sciences focuses more on software engineering, software design, and systems and the like, and coding practices as well. Besides the academic requirements, I'd say what you really need is a hunger and a drive to know more, that imagination and that daring to dream beyond what is allowed. There is game designer, obviously, level designer, system designer, software engineer, narrative designer, user interface and user experience designer, and these are all just the kind that are specific to the degree. You can go outside of that and become a graphic designer, a web designer.
Our degree actually gives you quite a diverse opportunity where you have the skill sets to work in the film industry, in animation, in game development, you can even start branching off because our coders tend to be so strong that they work not only in app development but sometimes even move into things like app security and working for banks and doing the very large corporate jobs as well. We've had massive success stories where we've had master's students that have gone on to work at Weta Animation, and Weta being very famous for things like Lord of the Rings. So it's a kind of a big deal. And we've also had alumni that have worked for Naughty Dog. A lot of successful alumni have moved on to work for local studios like Triggerfish, where they've produced Oscar-winning animated films literally just down the road in Cape Town.
So just work super hard now because we're waiting eagerly for you.